Hi, I'm Eric.
And I'm Dick. We're the Annuity guys.
So Dick, we're looking at, is it time to hedge with annuities, or do we keep riding the wave of the market all-time high?
Well, I think it's the toughest decision people have to make. And when the market's going up, you just never think it's going to go down.
No, it's hot. Come on, let's go. 7, 7. We're hot. We're on a roll. Come on, don't walk away now.
Well, the key to gambling, or I think the stock market, is to know when to take some of your winnings.
Oh.
You want to sell when it's high. You want to buy when it's low. And you know what? We wouldn't need annuities or bonds or anything if we could just do that consistently.
Right. Come on, timing the market is so easy.
That's right.
Just buy low, sell
That's
high.
right.
It's a simple strategy.
Right.
But are we at a high-low point?
It's been proven that we can't do that.
Yeah.
The economists are split.
Right.
I mean, when the experts are split on it, and they usually are, many people believe that the market has a lot of room to go up.
Okay.
There's as many economists that believe that we're in for a major correction.
Right. And the one thing they all tell us is that you can't time the market.
Exactly.
Well, I would disagree slightly because when it comes to market timing, they always say, well, yeah, if you just hold on, it'll come back. But for retirees,
they don't have 20.
The timing aspect is personal.
Right.
It's a personal timing issue.
Well, it's 20 years. I mean, when you start thinking about stocks and investing, if we're talking, Eric, about younger people, then I would say ride the market, stay in the market. But when we're talking folks that are in their 50s, 60s, maybe even older, it's just critical. You can't afford necessarily to go backwards and stay in a down position for many, many years.
Well, we keep on seeing these revisions of the rules of thumb. You can safely pull 4% out of your portfolio.
Right, and then they drop it 3.5%.
As long as it's a balance of stocks and bonds. Mm-hmm. If you're a balanced portfolio, you'll be able to pull that out, pass your principal on to your heirs. All will be good. Mm-hmm. Well, now it's 3.5. No. Now it's 3%. Let's just be safe. Pull 3%. Well, we've got people that need more money, not less money out of their portfolios. We talk about hits, healthcare, inflation, taxes, all those things are impacting, retirees.
Correct.
And they're not being very gentle and saying, these are retirees. Let's go easy on the healthcare increases this year. Let's not worry about
and you've got the inflation that's hitting everybody. The filling the gas tank.
Oh no, it's not. Look at the federal
groceries.
Government. The government said there's
there's no inflation. Of course there isn't. But Eric, one thing that we've been very successful at, and one of the reasons that we're so pro and up on the annuity side, is to put a portion of that money into annuities, and we know that we can guarantee that we kind of blow the 4% rule out of the water.
Yeah.
We jump up to, all the time we see 4.5%, but it's not unusual at all to see upwards of 5 or 6% that someone can pull out of their income with guarantees for the rest of their life.
Right. Now we're not talking about preserving principal. We're talking about getting an income for the rest of your life that you can't outlive.
Exactly. And that's what most people are concerned about, at least with a portion of their money.
Exactly. It's the foundation.
Right.
Cover those basic necessities, those expenses that you know are going to happen no matter what. That's how you do it.
So if you take a portion of your money and you put it into that foundation, and you know that you've covered your income, and you have that percentage that you can pull out guaranteed for the rest of your life, and it can even be factored and set up for inflation and laddered to take care of that need, you then can take the balance of what you have, and you can be a little more aggressive with stocks.
Well, and I always point to the Wade Pfau study, which said that, if you use a portion of your savings, you put it in equities, and you put the other portion in annuities, your chance of successes are significantly
greater than when you're using stocks and bonds.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it's, I'm not making that study up.
No.
And he ran some 100
Monte Carlo simulations. Yeah, it gets up into the thousands. Right.
So and he did the study. I can't say that his study was perfect, but I can tell you from my standpoint, I like the idea of having a consistent income without having to worry about the market's ups and downs.
Well, and what he was looking at was with bonds. You do have some risk with bonds, and with the annuities, they cover a lot more risks too. They cover the longevity risk never running out of money. Right. They cover some other things too, such as some of them will help with long-term care. And the other thing is it completely insulates you from the bond market risk of losing money, because when you buy bonds, you're actually lending money to companies. Right. You're standing in the creditor position.
Right, and we've always talked about the inverse effect of bonds and interest rates. When one goes up, the price on the other goes down. Well, we're at all-time lows on interest rates, so what do you think is going to happen when bonds...
Exactly, and that's what we talk to people all the time that say, hey, I know this is going to happen, it's inevitable. That's one reason why I want to keep a safety position, but I like the idea of annuities.
But so far it's working so well. Come on, seven. No, it's yes.
Yep.
I think we're in a position right now where we'd like to tell people, look at annuities as an option to say, hey, here's how you can retain your gains.
Yes.
Let's look at taking some of those chips off the table, so to speak. Look at it for a position where, you still get some upside participation, but you don't have to worry about going backwards.
Well, and that's true. With the right type of annuities, Eric, they do offer at least some upside of the market so that you're not completely pulling out, at least with that portion of your money. In terms of seeing some gains.
Yeah, just the chips you want to take off the table.
Yes.
Just the winnings you want to take off the table.
Exactly.
Maybe not the whole thing.
And the key is, folks, it has to meet your retirement objectives.
Exactly.
If it doesn't, you shouldn't do it in the first place.
Exactly.
If it meets your retirement objectives, it's a no-lose situation.
I like no-lose situation.